Welcome to a special edition of Red Eye. I'm Greg Gutfeld, and for the next hour, we pay tribute to a man who's been on the show more times than I can remember, including our first two shows, and boy, were they horrible. Andrew Breitbart, the media publisher, best-selling author, and activist, died of natural causes in Los Angeles early Thursday. He was a wonderful, glorious maniac. And sitting right next to me is Michigan Congressman Thaddeus McCotter. Congressman, how did you meet him?
Well, I think I met him through Bettina Incline, who's now at the Republican National Committee, knew about this blogger named, activist named Andrew Breitbart, and that he had retweeted something that I put out. Yeah. And she said that was a good thing. Yeah. Having gone through his Twitter stream lately, no, it may not have been. and so like with everybody else, you know, he would be very warm, very inviting, and you get to meet him. We actually took my wife and kids took our family out there. We sat down, ate pizza with his at the place, did a little something for PJ's Internet when Breitbart was doing that, and I loved him. Yeah. I mean, the man was just, he was what you said. He was a magnetic personality that was very humble in his basic understanding of how things worked. And none of us would be here without him. And I think that our thoughts and prayers go out to the family. And I know that he will never be replaced. Yeah, I mean, that's the weird thing. It's you measure people by the void they leave, and it's a bizarre, massive void. That sounds a bit weird. Congressman, you were on the floor today. Also, you were in Congress. Just a little joke there, lighten the mood. And you had some eloquent words about our dear departed friend, Andrew Breitbart. And I'm talking slowly to make sure you have it ready now. In endeavoring to eulogize anyone, there is truly no more eloquent testament than their family. And to his wife, Susie, and their 4 beautiful children, our prayers, our thoughts, and our acts are with you. Professionally, in Andrew's prodigious genius that was his life's work, he tirelessly fought the good fight, and in the end, gave his all with every fiber of his soul to serve his fellow human beings and his country. You know, Congressman, I think you got to cut back on the smoking. Well, I said it slowly so they could make sure they got it for the clip. But I think the one thing that I tried to convey about him, and I think everybody here has said, and Ann has said, he knew that politics was a part of life. Politics was not life. Yeah. And if you disagreed with him, he did not hate you. Yeah. Which is the way normal, rational human beings are supposed to approach this. Yeah. And it's such a dichotomy with the way that he's being treated in his passing by others. Yeah. And I find that, to me, to be very frustrating. But in the end, you take from his example, one of the best things is, if you disagree with somebody, it doesn't mean they're a bad cat. Yeah. You know,
a lot of what conservatism had been missing before Breitbart was there was a lot of cultural criticism, but like as Ann said, Breitbart's argument was we haven't even started to fight the culture war, but that's because he actually participated in the culture. It wasn't like someone whose musical taste atrophied or stopped in the 50s or something like that. He understood the culture. He was part of the culture. He didn't just sneeringly dismiss it. He was able to critique it because he got it, and I think that brought a big thing to conservatism that it had been missing. Congressman? I think Andy's absolutely right. In his own way, the left will try to make us remember Andrew for the destructive things he did, like bringing the truth out and having people resign. He was an artistic soul. He was very creative. The networking, the bringing people together, that's a creative act. The social network that he built was a creative act. And for a party and a movement that is often considered nothing but accountants, he was the type of artist that could actually direct them, could engage real people and bring everyone forward with him.
Can't spell Breitbart without art.
No, you can't. Or,
go ahead, try it. Or any of you out there, try to spell it.
You can't spell
you can't do it.
Can't spell it with right either. See how I did that? Thanks for watching, and God bless the Breitbart family.
I'm going to sing a song for you. It goes a little bit like this. Yeah. Smack, smack, sugar smack. Give me a smack and I'll smack you back. It's fun to eat those smacks of wheat. Kellogg sugar smack.